Welcome back to Say No More Media. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Look, it's up and it's stuck at practice. I love seeing moments like this. A little squabble don't do nothing but bring the team closer together. And they was getting after it. Salute to Hakeem Williams. Salute to Cree Thomas. Hey, those are the best teams. If you ever been around football, those are the best teams. We used to have the gloves in the locker room. You feel me? If you have something you want to get off your chest, take it in the locker room afterwards, get them things up, squabble up a little bit, and get back to it. But salute to Cree Thomas, bro, making plays. I ain't going to hold you. Cree Thomas has been making plays. What's up with the chat? What's up with y'all? Appreciate y'all being in here today. Hey, listen, you rocking with Say No More Media. Live call-in show tonight. Let me drop the link right here. If you haven't seen practice, we finna watch practice right now because I ain't going to hold you. This giving me that 2024 vibes right here. I ain't even going to hold you. Appreciate y'all rocking with me for sure. If you want to call in tonight, give your perspective on what was going on, what you seen at practice. I definitely have a set of questions here for you guys as well. Oh, I ain't even up there. All right, without further ado, I ain't even going to hold you. You know why we here. You know why we here. You know what it is. You know what it is. Let's take a look at what spring ball had to hold for us. So I will be doing a live review to Well Off Media. Salute to Darius. No, salute to Bucky. I'm tweaking. Go like, comment, and subscribe. It says, first fight of spring ball, toughen up. You got to toughen up. Tighten up a little bit. You feel me? Go like, comment, and subscribe. I will be pausing, live reacting. If you want to tap in, tap in. Let me see how we looking here. All right. There goes the link right here. If you want to call in, hey, I want to hear what y'all got to say. It's up. All right, say no more. Y'all, if you're in here, if you can hit the thumbs up as well, I appreciate it. Tap in with your cousin. Hit me, bruh, for sure.
No! Let's go 5-1!
Yeah!
I know you are. Oh, God! Oh, God!
Good dog.
Hey!
Chauncey turned. Oh. Hey, Chauncey was turned. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, bro, hold on, bro. Was that Tamanamanape? That's not big bro from Baylor, is it? Please don't tell me that's our big boy from Baylor getting that pancake, extra butter, no biscuit. Extra butter, no biscuit. Hey, tap in. Was that Hey, 88. Hold on. I'm looking at the tattoos right here. Bro, that's bro from Baylor. I thought he was going to take the helmet off and spike it on him. That would have been crazy. I ain't going to hold you, Oos. That ain't it, dog. Come on, Oos. Come on, Oos. Nah, hey, I've been around a lot of Ooses, bro. Hell no. Hell no. Hey, come on, Oos.
No! Let's go 5-1!
What?
I know you are. Oh, God!
You can never give in.
The next generation of quality.
Hold on, I'm gonna play that in the background because I don't ever like to skip the ads from my boy. But I ain't gonna hold you. That was crazy. Let's get in the chat real quick, bro. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Bucket, what's good, bro? Almost 400 pounds. Yeah, bro. That was almost 400 pounds, and you've been getting moved off the ball both practices. Just because I ain't gonna hold you. He got to get in the shade. Let's give him some grace. Yo, yes, sir. Straight Waffle House All-Star Special. I always let the ads play, bro. I don't ever skip the ads. I gotta let the ads play in the back so my boy Bucky can keep getting his chicken up. You feel me? I ain't gonna hate on his bread. Go get that bread. Let me see. TMFB, Gooden been OTW on mamas, bruh. What's happening? Hakeem, a grown man. We gonna get to that, boy. That boy was out. He gave him a solid two-piece. Cree wasn't going neither, though. I loved it. Cree wasn't going. Hey, holding it down for the light skin. Salute to Cree. Was on Demon. What's up, Satan? What's up, Step037? How you doing today? Salute, chat. Hit the like button. Appreciate you, Mr. Johnson. How you doing today, sir? Let me see. Today was up there. Hey, it was up and it stuck. I love the energy, bro. I love the energy. That's how we gonna keep it lit. Cree's a ball. Nah, hey, I stand corrected. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I didn't think there was a lot of film on Cree so far in practice. If we going off of what Coach Prime said, if we don't see it in practice, we seen it in practice. Right now, he got the measurables, great foot speed, great change of directions, and he's making plays. So salute to Cree. If you in here, if you can hit the thumbs up button, we also had a new coaching staff. Well, it looks like it's a lot of guys coming over from Marv from Virginia Tech. So go take a look here. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Oh, that's on the stage. All right. Let me see. Common Sense. I seen you in the stage, bro. Get back on the stage. If I seen you tapped in. Common Sense. I was just trying to, I was trying to get the show together. Tap in. Hit the link. All right. Say no more.
Tell them who you are, where you come from. Give them a little bit about you. What's classy? You got to come through. They hadn't heard from you.
Morning, man. Morning. Good, man. Hey, I'm Pearson Prelo. Everybody that, when you get to know me, just call me Coach P, P-Lo, anything like that, man. From Virginia, coming from Virginia Tech, spent the last 8 seasons there as coaching in the secondary as a safeties coach. Played 12 years in the NFL, had the fortunate opportunity to win a Super Bowl with the Saints. Everything is about opportunities, guys. You position yourself for opportunities, not for taking chances. Chances is built on luck. Opportunities built on positioning, all right? I'm a big giver, and I was always told that the best gift that you can ever give anybody is the gift of yourself, all right? So today, give the best gift of yourself to your brother. Be the best version of you can be of yourself today. Everything else will take care of itself, man. I can't wait to be special with the men in this room.
Morning, fellas.
Morning.
Morning, fellas.
Morning.
My name is Xavier Deeb. I'm from Hampton, Virginia. I also played ball at Virginia Tech. Grew up watching P-Lo play, man, and I was also coaching at Virginia Tech most recently. Look, just like I said, I'm from Hampton, Virginia, man, 757 area. I'm very proud of where I came from, but I'm here to help out the defensive ends and linebackers, man. I'm here to push you guys.
Yeah, tap in. If anybody's familiar with the coaching staff, it looks like salute to Coach Prime Deion Sanders because he's allowing the defensive coordinator to bring in his people to run the system, to run the scheme. So salute to, everybody always talks about Coach Prime doing it his way, but he obviously listens and adjusts. You need your staff who understands your philosophies, your mindset. And if you've seen the way Marv's eyes been bulging out his head, I only expect his staff to coach the same way. Appreciate everybody being in here. If you get the thumbs up, if you want to call in, tap in. There's a link. Common Sense. I seen you in there. The link's back up there. Tap in. Appreciate y'all. Let's keep it lit. We got a lot to cover today.
Become better men off the field, better players on the field. I can't wait to get to work with you, fellas.
Morning, fellas.
Morning.
I'm Coach Ingram, man. You can call me Coach K.I. Ken Ingram. I'm born and raised from Memphis, Tennessee. The thing about me, man, I'm an ordained minister that coaches college football. So what that means to me, this is ministry. This ministry. Now, I'm here to be a resource to you. Resource in 2 ways. One, in whatever capacity I can to help you achieve whatever goals and dreams you have. But secondly, more importantly, to be a resource to you to help you continue to grow as a man that would transcend in your life.
I see you, Go Buffs. I'm going to let this segment play and I'll bring you back on. Hey, if you're ever on stage and I don't get to you, just come back on stage. My bad.
Whatever you have. Now, in addition to that, for me to be the best resource I can be to you, I need to know one thing. Man, is it anything wrong with being great? Can anybody tell me anything wrong with being great? I've been asking that for 20 years. For 20 years, nobody's never told me is anything wrong with being great. So I asked this, what does it take to be great? You want to tell me hard work, dedication, and commitment. I agree with that. That's what's been told me. But what nobody never told me was take talent. Now, talent has its place. Let's not be foolish. But it's what you add to it. And since nobody told me was anything wrong with being great, you know what the expectation is? Be great in everything you do, man. I look forward to being a resource for you, man. Sko Buff.
Sko Buffs, baby.
Thanks to Restore.
All right. I think that's a good place. We got Go Buffs in the building. Give me a second, Go Buffs. I'm going to bring you in here right now. All right. Let's have this here. All right, cool. All right. So if you're calling in, I got the questions right here for you. All right. So I got 3 questions. If you call in tonight, just subscribe. Hey, I appreciate you, Donna Gill. Hey, tap in. Hey, call in, bro. I want to hear what you got to say. Listen, if you're calling in tonight, these are the questions right here. If you're calling in tonight, this is the questions I got. Who stood out today at Colorado football spring practice? What do you think about the new coaching staff that was hired and how they can help the team? What looks... You know what I'm going to do real quick? Hold on. Give me a minute, bro, because this is... Let me go ahead and take that off. Anyways, hold on. Never mind, it's good. All right, Go Bus, I'm going to bring you on the stage here. What's happening, bro? What's good? Go Bus, what's the word?
Yo, say no more.
Say no more, Brody. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Where you tapping in from?
I'm tapping in from Cali, bruh.
Yeah, another
Yes,
West Coast
sir.
on the. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Northern Cal or Southern Cal?
SoCal, San Diego.
Say less. Appreciate it. All right, you see the questions right here. Who stood out today at Colorado football spring practice to you?
Oh man, today I'm gonna have to rewatch it again, but for sure, Cree stood out to me today. Yeah,
Stood
boy,
on
took the
business.
place. Yep.
Stood on business on and off the field, huh?
Yo.
Oh,
Yes,
everything.
sir. I told my boy, I was like,
Right.
hey man, I don't mind you fighting, bruh, but you gotta watch those hands, bro. We don't need your hands broken now.
Man, we was team club last season. All right, next question. What do you think about the new coaching staff that was hired and how they can help the team?
Bruh, the new staff is fire. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm seeing a lot of energy. I'm seeing a lot of coaching, a lot of techniques. You can see a lot of improvements, man. I could tell you that it's gonna be a better team this year, and I promise you that.
Yeah. What do you feel about you just seen Chauncey Gooden give I want to say that was
Oh
Tamanamanape
man,
that greedy
he
syrup.
put ooze on his ass, man.
No pancake, and that's what I'm saying. We be getting a lot of guys in the portal, so this is that's why I love my channel, because we keep it real. On paper, it looks good, right? 340, 350 pounds coming over from Baylor, but this is where, like I said, in the transfer portal, if you get 60 guys, if you get 42 of them that show out at a power 4 level, you happy with that, but not every person.
Yep.
I'm not just gonna say that off of one rep, off of one practice, because I done got mossed before I practice, a
Yeah.
head top, all that. It happens, right? I
I
done got
have
ran over in practice before. That don't mean you can't shake back, but this is where you got guys start to separate themselves. This is where the cream rises to the top. Pause. You feel me? So, with that being said, who do you see? I'm gonna get you out of here on this question. Appreciate you calling in. Who do you see separating themselves by the end of the spring ball?
Oh man, who do I see separating? Besides Cam Perry, are we talking about offense or defense just in general?
What it doesn't matter with everyone in general.
Man, I'm looking for sure ESPN, bro. He's separating for sure.
Absolutely, for sure.
For sure.
Yes,
Yeah, that boy's a
sir.
dog.
Oh, quick question again. The quarterback battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
We seen what Brendan Marion talks about with Juju's gonna have to compete, and Wilson don't look like he coming there to be a backup, but you need that.
Bro, yeah.
And Brendan Marion also talked about being at UNLV, getting his quarterback over to USC, who's probably going to be, I don't know if he's coming out this year or next year, but what do you feel about that competition right now and how it's going to help Juju? Because Wilson don't look too bad, bro.
Bro, I'm biased as a mug, bro. Juju's my guy. But man, for the last 2 days, bro, I don't know. With 2 picks in 2 days, I don't know, man. That's my guy though. But we still got a lot of time to work on it. I feel like he's just figuring it out.
Absolutely.
He just got to get familiar with the scheme, bro. So I believe Isaac and Sweet.
Sweetney, yeah.
They're that's more their play style. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
believe
That
they've been
go
in
offense,
that
right?
scheme. Yeah. So they know, they kind of familiar with that scheme.
For sure.
So I just believe Juju got to, you know what I mean, get himself accumulate to it and get himself right with the scheme. Because right now, bro, Isaac and Sweet is definitely looking a little bit ahead of him, right? But that's only what we see. They're not showing
Yeah,
too much,
absolutely.
so
What I
it's
will
hard to
say
tell.
is absolutely, that's a great point. What I will say is last season, Sacramento State, they brought in Jada Rashada, transfer from Georgia. more of a pocket passer, but by like game 2 or 3, they had I want to say it's Davis, the more mobile quarterback, was starting. So
Yeah, it's
not
crazy.
way too early, way too early, but I'm loving the competition so far. That's all I'm gonna say. I love Juju being pushed because he's gonna need that.
Yeah.
It's not like Salter didn't push him last year already. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. I'm
for sure.
loving it, man. The only thing that's hard right now is knowing everybody's names, because I mean the numbers are we just
Yeah.
we started the roster today, so I'm still trying to figure out everybody's name numbers. But what I haven't seen yet that I still want to see is where's Preston, where's Preston Ashley, and where is Amada at? I mean, maybe you can catch them in the clips, but I'm trying to see them work.
I haven't really, honestly, they might be keeping it in-house, which I don't mind, but haven't seen too much one-on-one, mono like we've seen in the past. We've seen by this, maybe like, spring ball 1 or 2, by 3, we see the one-on-ones, we see like the slots, receivers, the outside. We haven't seen too much, so maybe they're keeping it in-house, or maybe they got a surprise episode coming out for us. But appreciate you, Go Bus. I'm going to get back to the video. I appreciate you calling in and giving your perspective, bro.
Say no more, fam.
For sure, brother. All right, gone. All right. Gonna get back to the video. We're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media. Appreciate y'all tapping in. If you get the like button, if you want to call in, click the link. Let me know something. Say no more.
Fellas. Morning. Name's Clancy Pendergast from Phoenix, Arizona. You guys can just call me Coach P, Coach C, whatever. Okay. I coached in the NFL for 16 years. Coordinator 6 of those years. As a position coach, mostly with the linebackers in the secondary. Then I've coached in college for 17 years, 10 of them as a defensive coordinator, and then other stints as a graduate assistant. But I'm really excited to be here with you guys. But always remember this, man. Be the same guy every day, okay? Coaches don't want to walk in and see a yo-yo where, okay, you're down.
We got a yo-yo. We got a yo-yo.
I didn't know that, Coach. Okay? But be the same guy every day, okay? And anything I can do to help you guys, offensively, defensively, I'm here to help any way I can, okay? But always remember this, man.
Mr. Keith, hold on, Mr. Keith. Cree was swinging that belt, man, holding it down for the light skin. Salute to Cree, man. How you doing today? Mr. Keith? Yes, sir.
At the next level, they're looking for smart, tough, competitive players. Okay, smart, tough, competitive. Smart, tough, competitive, and be the same guy every day. Thank you. Look forward to work with you guys.
The way you guys have responded, I really do, because we're dealing with a lot right now. This room is heavy right now, but the way you guys have responded has been 100% promising. To respond, something means to reply. The way you reacted, or acting returns to a stimulus, question, or event. The way you responded to adversity, to me, is phenomenal. And you got to learn how to respond, because sometimes it may start the game with a certain change. May start the game with a fumble, a cause fumble, or we may have a big play. And you got to understand how to respond. A loss, love, broken relationship. Somebody broke up last night. How do you respond?
That's a great point. Even like Tom Manape, he got belt today. It happens. How do you respond tomorrow? He got to come back with a vengeance tomorrow, because Chauncey brought that belt out. Bruh, he was laying on the ground, and he, like, when he took his helmet off, I thought he was going to spike it on top of his head. I was like, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. But plays happen. You win a rep, you lose a rep. It's all about how you respond. In college, I ain't going to hold you. When a play happens in practice, the coaches are loving it. The staff is loving it. It can get you mentally. But if you got good teammates, they're going to tell you next play. If you got great teammates, they're going to say, hey, it happens, bro. You was in great position. You could be in a great position, just a better catch, right? Better, the offensive player made a play or the defensive player made a play. But there are guys who going to start out giving belt, and they going to give belt throughout camp, and it ain't no change. And so this is where depth chart evaluation is made, though. Like, you don't want to be the guy, you got to respond every day because you're getting consistent belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where they're giving you grades. The eye in the sky don't lie. These position coaches are going back and watching everything. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. If you want to call in, tap the link. We're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media. Say no more.
Respond to that. How do you respond to that? You got to stay consistent. You got to stay positive, and you got to come here to be productive. Next word, responsibility is accountability. Some of y'all want to come in here and be big bad wolf, right? You want to be the man. You got to be accountable to your actions. You're going to have an hour and how long? 26 minutes to go to work, to improve the vision that the coaches have of you, to improve the vision that I have of you. I think all y'all's ball. I think all of you are unbelievable. You know why? Because we sat in front of a computer and picked every last one of y'all. Then you had the authority to pick us. So it's like a relationship. So we're handling our responsibilities in the teaching you and learning you and educating you and informing you and challenging you to go to the next level. Now the responsibility is yours to do what we ask you to do. And that's go 100%. You ain't got 4 plays. 4 plays is the most, right? 4 plays. Can you give me everything you got on that?
Yes, sir.
Everything you got. Not some. Everything you got on that? We good?
Yes, sir.
We good?
Yes, sir.
That's important though. Maximizing your reps in football. It's a rep by rep, especially in practice. We're brothers, but I'm competing, bro. I want to start. This is my college career. Everybody has the dream and aspirations to get to the NFL, but there's validity to what Coach Prime says. If we don't see you making plays in practice, it ain't no when you get to the game, you calling home, telling your family, oh, they just don't believe in me, bro. They just hating on me. Nah, you have 4 reps. You lost 3 of them. Or you get 4 reps, you win all 4. Or you get out of 4 reps, you win 3. All right, we stacking W's. I think they're doing everything different this year. They're probably tallying. They probably got some of them grad assistants tallying the reps. Okay, he went out of 4 reps today. He went 1 for 3. Now day 2, he went 1 for 3 again. That's when you start falling. That's when that depth chart is like, hey, we ain't crazy. What you putting on film, what you putting on the field. Don't be calling home saying, oh, bro, they ain't even they ain't messing with me. They just don't see my potential. No, you ain't showing your potential when you get these opportunities. If you got 4 opportunities, you need to be plus 500, bro. You need to try to get there all the way. But at the same time, you need to take advantage of your opportunities. Mr. Bradford, how you doing today, sir? Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up. If you want to call in, here goes the link right here. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. We're going to get back to the live reaction of Well Off Media. Salute to Deion Sanders Jr. and this footage, bro. When I seen the thumbnail, I was like, oh, they was getting to it. All right, say no more.
We good?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Looking for tax help?
That's crazy. No way. All right, let's get in the chat while I let this play in the background. Gotta let Bucky eat. Gotta let him get that. All right, if you're calling in tonight, here are the questions. If you're tapping in tonight, if you want to tap in on the stream, here goes the questions right here. Just want to know how you felt about today, how you felt about practice. Yes, sir. All right. On Darius' video, he talking to y'all. He said they make, yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Say no more. Friday's going to be lit. So what is everyone thinking about practice? I mean, this team is different. Hey, different. Cream rises to the top for sure. Take advantage of your opportunity. A good scuffle only makes the team better. I'm telling you right now, a good little team, a good little squabble up ain't never hurt nobody, especially if you football players. The adrenaline, you pumping, they might have had some tension already. They were trying to get up off their chest. That boy, Hakeem Williams put them stocks on him. Hey, Hakeem Williams is a big dude, bro. And he trying to win. This is rep for rep. So Cree Thomas, salute to Cree Thomas because he a youngster. He's like, Hakeem Williams is like a 5th-year senior. Cree Thomas is a redshirt freshman, so it's only his 2nd season in college football. About to be his 2nd season. All right, gonna get back to the video here. Salute.
Hey, now listen, I catch you with the cleats on. I don't need no 2-7. I catch you with the cleats on. I don't want to. Ain't gonna be no catching today. Pond. I've been listening to you. These right here. Hey, I gotta get the light tops. I don't like it.
I like that transition with the footballs from Darius. That was clean. I like that. That was clean. Hey, it's like year 4 for me seeing this circle with new players. college football is such a revolving door, especially with the transfer portal. But for Colorado, this is 4th season being in front of the black and gold, being in front of spring. We all know what Coach Prime's looking for. He's looking for those guys who got that mindset. He loves Florida guys. He loves Florida cats because of, how, the mindset and how they play on the field, them dogs, like what he said to LeJontay Wester. But this team, the vibe does feel different. I ain't going to hold you. But vibes don't pay the bills and they don't put belt on other teams. So let's see them continue to stack reps. Let's continue to see the coaching staff lead these guys. The intensity is different. And you can now he won in the portal on the transfer portal so far with the coaches. Total difference. You could just see it means something there. They're hungry. They want to ascend. They want to put together such a good tape this season that the NFL and other Power 4 teams are calling them, and Colorado's going to have to match the deal next season. You feel me? So hungry guys, like-minded, same vision on one accord. That's what it is. That's what I like. That's what I'm seeing right now from the coaching staff and the players. And guys who got something to prove, guys coming over from the FCS level. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. If you can hit the thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Say no more.
Wednesday means work. Wednesday means work. Wednesday means work. Wednesday means work. Who's going out working? Who's going out working? Nobody. Who's going out working? Nobody. Who's going out working? Nobody. You said that. You said that. I didn't make you say it. You said it, Coach. Excuse me?
Out of Pappy.
Remember you said that's right. I like that. Remember you said that. So don't let nobody outwork you. Wednesday is work. We're going to work today. We're going to work today. We're just going to have a good time in. Hey, guys, especially if you're laughing, don't put over the bull jump. You got to run there, send them in. Same thing. Tight end, send them in. Receivers back, send them in. Same thing.
All right, we got Too Much Drama TV in the house. Too Much Drama. I'm going to bring you on stage. All right, never mind. He dipped. Say no more. All right, we get back to the live.
Send them in. Linebacker, send them in. D-line, rushing, send them in. We good? Quarterback as well. If you got some bull jump going on in your group.
All right, Too Much Drama is back. How you doing today, sir? Too Much Drama. What's good?
Hey, man, I'm doing good. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, brother. Good to see you. Hey, let's start off. Chauncey Gooden with Tom Manape. What's the word?
I love it. That kid's hungry. He stayed around. He wants to start this year. That guy looked like a starter. That's what a starter should look like right there. I love it.
All right, let's transition to Cree Thomas and Hakeem Williams. How do you feel about getting to a little squabble with a teammate? How do you feel? What do you feel like it does not only for the guys who get into it, but for the team overall for the season?
Well, these guys have been working out and they've been talking a lot of junk in the weight room, and it was time. It was only a matter of time before these guys were going to go at it. When you put those pads on, I played college football, so it's happened to me before where I put paws on someone or they did it to me, and it's a beautiful thing. That means football's here, man.
That's a fact. Hold on real quick. Let me did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, hold on. Hey, they gotta have the boys coming up here.
Oh, man.
Get to it, boy. All right, I agree. That only makes the team strong. We used to have the gloves in the locker room. We would put the gloves on after practice, get them up. That's the healthy way to do it, right? And then, hey, we dap it up, move forward, right? Okay, how do you feel about the new coaching staff? Especially, it looks like we got a lot of guys from Virginia. Looks like they came over for Chris Marv to help him out. How do you feel about the guys, the coaches that we got in today?
Look, I love the Virginia pipeline. Pause. I like that because
that's crazy.
Hey, I said it a couple of days ago. We play Georgia Tech. Virginia Tech played them before, so that's good film, and they know what's going on over there. And I just like the fact that it's a mix. It's a mixed bag. You got NFL guys. You got guys that did college and NFL. You got guys like Brandon Marion. I love this makeup right now, especially on the defensive side. A lot of these guys look hungry because a lot of these guys got fired, just like the defensive coordinator got fired. So these guys are looking to prove themselves as well. So it's beautiful out there, man. I love it.
Awesome. Who do you feel stood out at practice today?
Oh man, look, man, I said it the other day. Caleb Mathis is going to get an L on his jersey, man. And he's proven me wrong yet again. Pencil that guy in for an L, man. He can catch, he can run, he don't talk too much junk. He just gets the job done. He's going to get playing time this year, man. He looked good out there. I was impressed.
Yeah, I want to give. That's for Caleb. That's for Caleb because this is year 4. We see the video he came out with and talked about, just dealing with last season. And, it's tough when you stay committed to a program and, this is a business and this is how you get better. You're going to have to bring in guys from the portal to compete with you. But salute to his pops being there, telling him, hey, compete, stay here. It's no matter where you go. He could have dropped down to, a lower level to go get some tick or whatever it is, but he decided to stay and compete. So salute to Caleb Mathis, bro, and hopefully he gets that L on his chest. Absolutely. Last question here. I wanted to say, who's going to be give me your 2 leaders on offense, and then give me who gets your C on offense and your L on offense too, and then the same thing for defense. Who gets your C and who gets your L, and then I'm gonna get back to the video. I appreciate you tapping in.
I think Yo-Yo. I think he's definitely going to get that C or that I don't want to say it, but that D on his. It's a D for dog, right? He's a good dog. He's a good football player, man, and he's a fan favorite, and I think he deserves it, man. He stuck around as well. I'm pretty sure they could have grabbed him, and he stuck around. So more power to him. And I'm gonna go with Martinez, man, at linebacker. I like him. Everybody's saying he has a cool name, but I like Martinez. Let's not forget, Martinez. I think he he was one of the top nation in tackles. He's up there, man. I actually like Martinez to be a sleeper, to be a leader.
And my bad, L and D, not C and D. My fault. Yeah. I'm gonna pause myself on that one. That was crazy.
L&D sounds like a law firm or something.
For sure. Hey, too much drama. I appreciate you calling in, bro. As always, I appreciate the support, bro. I look forward to hearing from you again.
Absolutely. God bless, man.
All right, brother. Talk to you soon.
Bet.
All right, my bad. I know it's L&D, pause, but I said C and D. If you're looking to tap in tonight, here goes the link. Tap in. We want to hear what you got to say. We want to hear what you got to say about Colorado football. Definitely want to hear you guys' perspective. I always be looking in the chat and in the comments. You guys have great points. So, definitely want to hear you guys what you got to say. This is like a radio show. Tap in, call in, get your stuff off here. Appreciate you guys rocking me. If you can hit the thumbs up, we're going to get back to well-off media. Salute to Deion Sanders Jr. Let's get it.
Get him off the field. We good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
No way.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
16 is Wilson, I believe, right?
On your back. On your back. Peace. Let's go.
That's a great point, Mr. Bradford. Remember, every leader isn't a dog and every dog isn't a leader. Hold on. Say no more. Love that right there. Appreciate that. Yeah, that was absolutely, that's a fact.
There you go. Grab it.
I love the way Coach Passion is. This is Mr. Johnson. I see you in here. I'm gonna bring you on stage right now. Mr. Johnson, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, my guy?
I'm doing good, doing good. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
How did you feel about Chauncey Gooden and Mr. Tamanape?
You know, that was a lot of beef at that line. I loved it.
Awesome.
I loved it, man.
That was great. Absolutely. Second, how do you feel about Cree Thomas and Hakeem Williams? What do you feel like that does for a team? And how do you feel like that does for them? Those things happen in practice, but what do you feel like that does for a team?
Well, if it doesn't happen, I'm always worried about a team.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because when at that level, when a high intensity, you expect that. And if there's no guys slapping each other, little disputes, as we want to call them, then the intensity is not high in practice. So what that does is bring guys together. You know what I mean? And showing, hey, listen, man, I can't let this guy show me up. I can't let that guy. And all it does is bring fierce competitive nature.
Absolutely. We've seen the new coaching staff get introduced to Colorado. Looks like Marv got a lot of his guys in for Virginia Tech. I really feel like that's important for defensive coordinators and offensive coordinators, get guys who understand their philosophy, their scheme. How do you feel about the new assistant coaches we got in today or this week?
I love it. You know what it is? This year is on everybody. It's a prove-it year. It's a prove-it year for everybody, from Coach Prime down to grad assistants. It's a prove-it year. And I like the intensity of the coaches. I like the enthusiasm of the coaches. One of the things that, performance always dictates leadership. And I think you see coaches running in some of the drills, working out with some of the players, really becoming a player's coach. And you know what? They're not easy on them. They're hard on them, which is always a good thing. So you get that hard coaching. And you know what? And the competition on the wide receiver is going to be unbelievable.
Absolutely.
The guys that are injured, I know Williams is injured right now. He might have a hard time getting back in that lineup.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I just watching him. I'm watching, and like we were writing before, I seen in the chat. I'm a Juju fan, and I'm hoping for him. And people got to realize this is technically his first year in college. He's a Richard Fisher, because he jumped a year ahead. But Wilson ain't playing around.
He's not.
You know what I mean? He's coming to say, "Hey, listen, I'm here."
He's here.
I think experience that he had, when he went as a freshman, when he played against Colorado, really gave him. Even though he played pretty well in that game. Even though they lost, but he played pretty well. I remember that game. But one of the things that I see from this coaching is that the instruction. I'm not trying to go back and say the coaching wasn't good, but everything seemed like it's an upgrade. And
absolutely,
it's more on hands. I think there's a lot more, which is beneficial to the players. And like I said, it's a prove-it year because everybody that's there has to really prove. You go through a 3-9 season. Excuse me, I apologize. You go through a 3-9 season, and coaches came from other places. Coach of the DC was fired from his previous job, so he has to prove it. So he brings along guys. There's Coach Hart's, which is assistant linebacker coach. You know what I mean? He's got to prove that he's worth. Mathis, guys that we realign. It's a great thing for Colorado, and I just hope they have a phenomenal year. I hope they at least do around 9-10 wins.
Awesome. What about who's standing out to you, and who are you expecting to really separate themselves before the end of spring football?
Well, I'll tell you that Cam's a bad boy.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of Cams for sure.
Man, he shakes so bad I get tremors up here in Canada.
I hear you.
But Cam, I'm looking for the offensive line, you know what I mean, to play really well. The wide receivers, the linebackers look really impressive, running to the ball, you know what I mean? I like that. And I think their DBs are really talented.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they're really talented, and it's going to be a really exciting season for them this year. The one thing that I really want to see that we'll see maybe later on is their special teams, because offense, defense, and special teams is very important.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. Johnson, I appreciate you. I appreciate you always the support and calling in.
Yeah, because because what I want to do is say no more.
Say no more. All right, Mr. Johnson, thank you.
Have a blessed night.
Yeah. You too, brother. All right. Appreciate you guys rocking with us here today. If you can hit the thumbs up button, if you want to call in, the link is in the chat. I'll also drop it right here. I'm going to get back to doing the library. We got this video. We got Darius' video. Man, getting to appreciate all the support. If you want to call in and tap in, this is the show. Call in, tap in. Appreciate it.
Open. Oh, 3-9.
I'm liking the way Wilson looks, the way he's come. Man, I like
$800.
Brian gonna hold you. Let's get in the chat here. Let me let these ads play for Bucky in the background so you can get that chicken up. All right, let's see here. Little Bucket, I bet all the linebackers, all the edges, I was figuring they switch into a 3-4. Yeah, I'm hearing like a 3-3-5. I'm hearing a 4-3. I know when I looked it up, it was more like a 4-3 base, 3-3. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Mr. Bradford, that's what I said, Dre, for sure. All right. Let me see. Bucket says, Coach Dre, you saying no, but different DBs doing different backpedal techniques. Yeah, that T-step, I said, hey, you see that T-step? He gonna lose it. You know what I mean? That's for sure. Hey, you see the video, he almost stopped the whole practice. Yeah, whatever technique works for a particular guy. That's true. Some techniques does work different for people. I'm agree to that for sure. The linebackers are the most talented linebacker groups he has had all under Prime. Ooh, that's tough. Better than Nakai Hill Green and my boy Bentley. They really ain't. I mean, Nakai Hill Green could cover a little bit more than Bentley, but run stoppers, boy, they fit the gap. They scraped and filled really well. Bucket, no, but he letting this guy's coach, so we will see. Absolutely. So Coach Prime teaching bicycle and T-step. I'm not up there. What we seeing on the film though right now, I think if he sees you open up that hips and get that T, he don't want to see it. He wants them hips straight, right? Even with them change of direction drill you're seeing when they're backpedaling, he wants to see you. Yeah, how do you transition to that without baby T-stepping? That's true. Those drills that you're doing is he gonna really have to show them how to transition with their hips and not T-step. Because for some safeties, the T-step might, for safeties for sure, you want a little T in there, right? T-step ain't bad. Let me see here. Coach Prime letting the coaches coach. Yeah, I was hearing a lot about that for the offseason, letting the coaches coach. That's what he's doing this season, bringing in the guys. He's letting them coach. And salute to the coaches for stepping up too. Prime is more hands-on, but everybody can't man up like he did. They better. They better for sure this year. That's a fact. All right. All right, cool. I'm going to get back to the video here, bring it back on the stage. Appreciate y'all rocking. If you hit the thumbs up, we're doing a live reaction to Well Off Media. First Friday spring ball. Toughen up. Say no more.
Shit, good move, Talib.
Hey, chase the ball. Chase the ball. Come on now.
Y'all see that? I swear, hey, that was missing last season. I love it. I love it. Hey, Brendan Marion looks like a tough quarterbacks coach, bro. He's going to demand a lot of these dudes from these dudes, bro.
We got him.
Dime from Wilson. Dime. I like it.
Inside. There you go, James.
Hey, who 23? Who's 23? 23. Who 2-3? I say get linebackers who can cover Coach Dre for sure. That was a good move to lead me, and Talib was going crazy. I'm gonna say it, but Cree Thomas. Let me see here. I don't think that because they want the nickel on the field, and if you play 4-3, there's no nickel. Absolutely. That's a fact. Come on now. I know I'm talking about definitely teaching the T-step for sure. Let me see here. Put the pressure on your DBs, not the weaker D-line. Bucket, I'm agree with you. I'm saying I don't think he but he letting them coach right now. But if it doesn't work, he got to get on the coaches. Absolutely. Juju is starting correct. Glory of Jesus, pray. Amen, brother. What's going on? Yeah, Juju's a starter, but it's a healthy competition, which he's gonna need, which is good. Competition brings out the best in you, and you just show somebody behind you is hungry. Pause.
You got 3 hours, baby. You got 3 hours, baby. 3 up on that rock. Let's go get it. We're taking the field and we're hunting the ball. The call is on me, 103. 1, 2, 3. Take it.
His intensity, bro. He coaches like he plays. Defense won a lot of reps today. I ain't gonna hold you. They run a lot of reps because they was whooping their ass up front. The D line was putting belt on the O line. I ain't gonna hold you. Was that Boyd? That was Boyd right there. Yeah, the defensive coordinator is dialing it up. And yeah, good run, Wilson. All you got to do is go back and look at those games for Sacramento State where they struggled. You can see the ends crash hard. You mix it up on the blitzes. There's ways to stop the go-go offense. I keep it real on my channel. You go back and watch those 5 losses that they have when they were stalling out the offense. Yeah, there's ways. There's definitely ways to stall the offense, but I don't think they're showing everything neither. I don't think they're showing everything. They're being really smart this season. We ain't really seen no 4 wide, 5 wide yet, right? They're really doing running. They're really trying to establish the run. But defensively, if you got a defensive line who can blow that guard and that tackle up, you can disrupt the go because then the misdirection don't matter. If your offensive tackle and your guard is in the backfield, the misdirection don't even matter no more, right?
Quality takes time, and we're in no.
All right, let's get back here. Let me see what the word is. Appreciate y'all tapping it. What the hell? All right, let me see. Oh, there we go. All right, let me see here. You can run a 3-4 or 3-3-5 in the Big 12 for sure. Right base defensive personnel on the scheme of each team, but keep that 4-3 intact or get rushed by other Big 12 who gonna run it and control the clock. Yeah, we can't have that happen this year. Oh. Yeah, nah. We definitely can't have that this year, bro, where teams just run the ball on us and control the clock. That's never a good look. Absolutely. Hit that like button. Appreciate you, brother. YG Nate. Coach Marion has the most talent that he ever had. Absolutely. You ain't lying. You preaching right there, brother. Let me see here. All right, we back on the stage here. All right, I want to catch up in the chat before we move here. Appreciate y'all rocking with it. What's the word, though? What's good? How y'all feeling about this team, bruh? I'm feeling team fights, pancake, people taking off their helmet, telling them I'm like that. I'm loving the energy, bruh. No, they ain't showing nothing. The YouTube videos only show about Tim. Yeah, salute. I already know it. I'm looking at Marion's formation. They showing base that we're getting to see what they want us to see, bro. Facts. And that's how it's supposed to be. We ain't finna show y'all the master dial up. We gonna see that against Georgia Tech. Right base defensive personnel on the scheme of each team, but keep that 4-3 intact to get rushed by other. Oh yeah, I just read that. Say no more. All right, cool. Let me see here. Chauncey put Bell on that left tackle. That's a fact. Hey, bro, that's crazy. Ain't no way. Oos. Come on, Oos. All right, we're gonna get back to the reaction. We getting to the nitty gritty right now. Appreciate y'all rocking. If you can hit the thumbs up, let's get it. All right, doing a live reaction to Wolof Media. Go like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Always dropping heat on Wolof Media. I always can't wait to see the footage. Say no more. Campbell? Come on, Campbell. Putting it on the floor is a no-go, Campbell. Get it together. Love Wilson's run right here. Love his run. Ain't got the most burners, but he mobile.
Get up and run. Get up and run.
Oh, yeah, that's where the squabble started right here. That's where the squabbleization started. Oh, locked it up. And all need, he got his face mask. Damn. Flat. Damn. Ooh. Okay, all right, let's really run this real quick. Let's do the breakdown. Darius and Bucky don't even know him where the ball at, the way they swing the camera. That's a fact. He going to show it for sure. Yeah, the two-back set, you got to see a little bit. Absolutely. Coach Marion. All right, yeah, for sure. All great points in the chat. But right here, this squabble starts off. Hakeem Williams got the locks on that boy. Let's keep it real. Hakeem Williams about 6'4", 6'5", a good solid 200. Cree ain't no small dude himself, but off the rip, Cree got his face mask. That's kind of crazy, I guess, because, no block, no rock. So Hakeem Williams is probably going extra hard to play his backside. If you're a receiver, if you're a corner, the play's backside is kind of crazy for you still to be blocking me so tough. But Hakeem Williams, this is 5th year. This is senior year. He's trying to get on the field. So, boom, boom, boom. All right, so sock to the helmet, another slap to the helmet. Once that, I think Williams pulls his helmet off. When they square up, Hakeem gives him a solid right. I ain't gonna hold you, but Cree Thomas gets some work in as well. Say no more. Ooh. And he rocked it. You see Cree Thomas' head snap, bro. That's when he caught that 2-piece with a biscuit. No honey, no butter, neither dry. Popeye's biscuit. Boom, boom. Watch the helmet come off. Look at this. Blam! Caught him with that right, boy. And then I think Hakeem tried to pick up the D lineman. Watch, bruh. Bruh, Hakeem was on Demon in the back. Bro, Cree Thomas is already blocked. Hakeem is damn near. He thought the D lineman was rushing him. He was going to dip him. I ain't going to hold you. Hakeem Williams, salute. Salute to Credo, too.
I feel good. Let's go. Keep making the room, baby. Let's go.
Caleb Mathis continuously making plays, bro. Can Caleb Mathis, hey, already adjusted to that altitude, a very polished 4-year wide receiver who honestly, only reason why he hasn't seen the field like he was supposed to see the field is because of the elite talent that was ahead of him. Now, last year, I ain't gonna hold you. You needed somebody more quick and shiftier like Caleb Mathis to even be on the field, but they chose to go, with Joseph Williams in the slot right there. But now that fight was crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. Let me see.
He may come out here as a thong. He may walk in the thong. He think he that bad. He may come out here in the thong to work out. Good, man. Still been training that. Training Nashville. Okay.
Anybody know who number 94 is on the defensive tackle? Anybody know who number 94 is? Tap in.
He did wonders to show them. He went from a 4.7 or 4.8 to a 4.4.
I don't know about 4.8. That's a bit much. Okay, yeah, that's a bit much.
Hey, salute to 25, bro. 25 to be a youngster, been doing this thing. Absolutely. Salute to 25 in these drills. All right. 94 is Manu. Thank you, Mr. Bradford. Appreciate that, sir. Josiah Manu, he switched from guard to D tackle. He a freshman. Say no more. All right, let's get back over here. Let's get in the chat. Appreciate y'all rocking me, bro. How y'all, bro? Practice was turned. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's what we need. That's the energy that we need. Let me see. I want to see who gonna fight Boo. Is it Cam Perry? Nah. I think Boo keeping it cool. Boo look like he on demon. Yeah, Edna Carr, freshman on go. But that's not the first. That's not the last fight we're gonna see neither. Especially once you get in the summertime, that grind. That's not the fight. That's not the last. That's not the first fight we gonna see or the last. Absolutely. Let me see here. Yeah, he needs to fight back. Shalom, Keith. Yeah. Ken and the car is a freshman. Let me see here. Back on the stage here. Let me see. Trying to see who wants to fight Boo Carter is crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Why would you even want to see that? You trying to see somebody get that belt or what, Pop? Come on now. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's crazy. Yeah, he needs to fight back. All right, looks like they're getting into some one-on-one open tackling drills right here, which is kind of was not our specialty last season. So I'm great. It's good to see they're working on the open tackling drills. If you're in here, if you can hit the thumbs up, I appreciate it. Also, if you want to join the memberships in the channel and support, that's available as well. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. If you want to call in, click the link. Say no more. Whoa.
Hold on, easy. Snatch off the
Who's 31? Hold on, let me bring this. Let me bring my depth chart up, bro, so I don't have to keep asking. But Boo Carter for sure gonna be the starting punt returner. Who y'all think gonna be the starting punt returner? For me, right now, it's Boo Carter, bro. I think Boo Carter for sure. And I'm gonna say get him 3 to 5 touches on offense. Get him 3 to 4 touches a game on offense, bro. See what he do with it. For real. That's how Boo be going crazy. No cap.
Inside gonna get a one-hand catch. You can't look back.
Snatch off the Hold on, easy. That's a nice contact.
Oh. 31 was Presto Money. That's tough. Why you did Presto like that?
Here we go.
Did my boy Presto dirty. That's crazy. You didn't have to do Presto like that, bruh. Why? Wide receiver, I feel like Boo average, but at running back, he could do a lot of work. I hear that for sure. Gibson, for sure. Yeah, Gibson. Yeah, Gibson. Where Gibson at? I ain't seen a lot of footage on Gibson. Nice dime by Wilson. Nice dime by Wilson. Let me see here. Wilson going through his reads. That was a completion. Yeah, I think that was a completion of what, Caleb? The tight end? That was a good pocket throw by Wilson. I ain't going to hold you. Let me see. Let's do his read. First read, second read. Nice window. Fit that into a tight window. That was a good throw.
Hey, 16. Go give me some love.
Nice movement by Juju. Now we know he can get you a first down or two. We know he mobile. He ain't the super mobile, but he can get you a first down. All right. Who got that belt on the old line right there? Did they call a blitz? Let me see. Ooh, looks like 59. Let me see. Let's pause real quick. 59, is that Yaya? And 65. That whole left side. See, we talk about Jordan Seaton, and it's so easily we ain't worried about Seaton, but that's that left side, bro. That's that blind side. For sure. I don't care what nobody talking about. Losing Jordan Seaton ain't never just, oh, we're good. We need somebody to step in and really step. I'm not saying off of one rep, but boy, oh boy, I'd love to see Seaton right there, but we got to move on. But I ain't going to say that it was just a layup, that it was all good. We got the next Seaton on the roster. I ain't going to say that neither. Look at blitz pickup, late blitz pickup. They didn't pick it up. Dante Carter is loving it, bro. Dante Carter is loving it. Who is that? That edge crashed down hard. That edge on his left side. Who is that edge? Was that Lamont Lester? Who the hell is 58? 56. Hold on. That was Lamont. Yeah, that was Lamont Lester coming off very violently on that right side at defensive end. Salute to Lamont Lester.
I don't think that's wise. Let's go. I don't think it's wise. Let's go. I don't think it's wise. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sure.
How y'all feel about Hardy? Hardy or Mitchell right now? Hardy or Mitchell? I know it's super early, but Hardy or Mitchell, because right now I feel like it's Boo, Fontenette, Hardy or Mitchell. What y'all feel? Tap in. Let me know. That's what we seen last season. He looking good coming off that injury too. He honestly looks a little faster. I ain't gonna hold you.
Crush on you. Ready? Here we go. Let's get it.
Yeah, we seen a little Ernest Campbell in there. Ernest Campbell looks so small as far as like his stature, right? Let me see here. If you're calling in tonight, here goes some smokes. If you're calling in tonight, here goes some questions. If you want to tap in, we add this to the chat right here. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, bruh. Spring football's been lit. I ain't gonna hold you. One of the most exciting starts for a 2-day practice in recent history. I ain't gonna hold you. They getting to it. All right, better in coverage. Mitchell all day. Okay. You like Hardy in coverage? All right. Keith says Mitchell all day. Lester for sure. Yeah, let me know about Hardy or Mitchell because right now I feel like that is going to be a very, very, very close matchup heading all the way into summer. I appreciate y'all rocking me. If you can hit a thumbs up, let's get it.
You understand that? And they take that away when we don't do that with. So be clear on that. Don't let that dictate who you are. Clear? Get your name off the list if you're on the list. And then tell your coach, I ain't on that thing. Cut on the tape. Cut on the tape.
Cut it on.
Tape in order to say that. Y'all remember that? Yes, sir. Hey, man, let's go have fun today. Hunt as a group. Alignment, assignment, key. Jay Harden, you got it, baby.
Hey, let's go, dog. Hey, one day at a time, man. Let's go work. Work on 2, 1, 2, work. Okay.
Bruh, I went to the wrong video. I'm tweaking. Bruh, I was on Reach the People media page right now. Salute to Darius. See, bruh. I'm telling you, bro. Welcome to a Say No More. I was on the wrong stream right now. Hold on. All right. All right, we back. I was on the wrong stream. Wrong YouTube page. My bad.
Ready, Marco?
That's 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. Cree's making plays like that, bro. 2 days in a row. Salute to Cree. Putting belt out there. Now, did he come off his man? Because he is playing corner. So he must have came off and read it. Oh, yeah. He pulled one of them Trav moves right there. That was one of them Travis Hunter moves right there where you come off. Now, I don't know what. That was just throw it away right there. That was crazy. But it looks like Cree Thomas comes off his man and makes it instant. Now, I don't know if they were in zone, but that wasn't his guy. He comes over to make this play. He leaves his man, and, yeah, he comes over. That might have been cover 3. He might have been playing the quarters or the deep third right there. But Juju, that's a pick 6. Do your damn. Nice throw by Wilson. That was a dot. Hey, salute to Quanell. Salute to Quanell. Quanell has a lot to prove this season. He's making plays in practice, though. I love to see it, taking advantage of his opportunities.
To the sideline and stop the clock. They have no touchdowns. You understand that? Yes, sir. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Deep cover, stay deep. We're about to be aggressive as shit. Okay, we have safeties and nickel work together. Okay, boundary safety, you pull the string. Okay, 103. 1, 2, 3. Hey, no, on the ball.
Ready, Marco? Here we go, on the ball.
Loving the route from Quanell right now. Let me see. Looks like he's finding some chemistry with Wilson. Look at Boyd. Oh, Boyd. What's up with that, Boyd? Hold on. Open field tackling, Boyd. Hey, slow feet. Hey, you see his feet right there? Boyd got to get out. He got to get his feet set and get ready. Nate Mitchell came off like a demon on that edge. Come on, Boyd. Great late tackle, but that was a missed tackle.
Ready, Marco?
Hey, was that?
Okay, boundary safety, you pull the string. 103. 1, 2, 3. Hey, no,
Ready, Marco?
Was that Atkins? Who is that throw that block? Boy, he threw a greedy block on Mitchell. That's what I'm saying. Welcome to a Power 4 conference, bro. You see that block that tight end threw right here on Mitchell? Who is that? 89? Whew. 89. That's a Power 4 tight end for you right there. Fisher Clements with a solid block on Nathan Mitchell to spring that play. Welcome to the Power 4 conference, Mitchell.
That's what I'm talking about, Kane. No, man.
Touchdown.
short. Hey, we got you, coach. We got you. You're short. Ready, boy, go. No! Let's go 5-1! On the bench! Let's fucking go!
I know you are.
Oh, God! Fucking dog! God! Good dog!
Hey, what now? Hey, what now, what now? Come on! Listen to me. Y'all keep coming out here like it's not going to be a physical, violent practice. Y'all keep coming out here surprised at a physicality. Don't talk all that cash money.
Yeah, you heard that thud too? Clemens made that thud right there, boy.
Yes, sir. Okay, coach. Stand up and stand on that. When you get out here, be physical, be violent. Because they keep bringing it to y'all, and we just keep going on the ground, keep thinking it's going to be tag or something. But they're getting after you. It shouldn't take the coaches screaming, calling you soft, for you to tighten up and be tough. That's what you should be on. As soon as you put your helmet on and strap your thing up and stretch, you should be on that. I'm on that. I woke up this morning on that.
He said he woke up this morning on that. That just takes you back to your playing days when you're a coach. And, I mean, he's well removed from being coaches, but he's been around Sacramento State, Texas, UNLV, Pittsburgh, William and Mary. He's been around. He's seen. He knows when the intensity's level. He knows when people's confidence are. He knows when people getting their butt whooped. It's looking, from what I'm hearing from Marion's tone and what he's saying, the offensive line is getting spanked. And I'm telling you right now, he's still impressing. We've been hearing all the offseason stuff about the go-go offense, right? Everybody's praising Marion about the offense. Now it's prove-it time. Your scheme versus my scheme. Your scheme don't work if your offensive line ain't handling business. I'm talking about you got to be pushing people off the block, getting to the next level, getting to the second level, pulling with force, right tackle, left guard, whoever's pulling got to be pulling with force. Right, the system has to work. So right now, I don't think he like what he's seeing right now from his offensive line and quarterbacks. You got to fire up your team, all that right now. So Ware Welch, he the best back and not timid. Yeah, I was wondering who was number 20. Actually, I can see who 23 is right here at running back. Let me see. 23. Oh, Taggart Barden. No, that wasn't Jaquil Smith, 23. Or is it 25? That's crazy because that's not the Damian Henderson's 26. Bryce Hicks is 27. Michael Welsh is 29. Yeah, not a lot of Michael Welsh sightings this season, but nah. Salute to Brendan Marion for getting on the ass. And for the quarterbacks, it's going to be a tough season, especially implementing the offense from the beginning. He definitely was talking about Juju. He kind of looked at him. You seen that bucket? He kind of looked at Juju like, because you got to be a dog. You got Wilson like, I ain't going to hold you, bro. But that's something Coach Prime been trying to pull out of Juju since last year. You got to be able to talk to your receivers like how Shador talked to his receivers. Shador talked to his receivers crazy. He talked to his receivers crazy. He told Shepard, you going to get up and catch this goal ball or what? He was like, my ankle. He was like, I ain't trying to hear none of that. You finna get up and catch this goal ball or what? We're going to need that this season. For sure. Absolutely. Appreciate y'all being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up, we're doing a live reaction to Well-Off Media. Video's almost done. Tap in.
As soon as this is done, I'm on the defensive coach's ass for touching the quarterback. Since y'all won't do it, I'm on that.
Yeah.
Get on that or get off the field. Don't go in if you're scared, and that'll be okay. But if you're on the field, let's get violent. Let's get physical. Let's go. Champions on 3. 1, 2, 3. Champions. Together, we need each other to make that happen. Stay off the quarterback. Run around him. Do whatever you got to do. But D-line, keep whooping our ass up front. D-line.
Yeah! Give me out! Yeah! Give me out! All right, question. Question. Did you get better today? Yes, sir. Did you get better today? Yes, sir. Only you really know that answer. You really know that answer based on what you did on this grass. And I'm not just talking about executing. I'm talking about the effort you put forth. You know the real answer. Now, the real question is, did you make somebody else better? Right? Because we one team, one dream. You just heard Coach B. Did you make somebody else better? Did you bring them with you? Make sure you're doing your part, and you're doing it at such a level that people decide to follow you.
That's right.
Clear on that? Yes, sir. Man, we got it, baby. Get a break.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Work on me. Work on 3, 1, 2, 3. Work.
All right. Yeah, salute to Well Off Media, man. Salute to that whole video right there. That was lit. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a great video, great intensity. Let's get in the chat here. Appreciate y'all rocking with me right now. Listen, if you guys want to call in tonight, here is the link. Here are the questions. If you guys want to tap in about, what you see in that practice, who's standing out to you, tap in, call in right here, and just drop the link in the chat. Now let's get back to they working together. Absolutely, Dre 2K11 for sure. Bucket, he in the 2-4. Absolutely, yes, sir. Juju is a softer guy. Hope the respawn weekend was a week out for sure. Defense should look good initially. Absolutely. The go-go offense is, it's a lot. Like, they're probably spending their whole weekend, their whole offseason, getting acclimated. The offensive linemen are learning everybody's learning a whole brand new scheme. Literally, you're never going to get it in the first couple of days, first couple of weeks. We're talking about perfecting a brand new offense. That might not be till July is when the whole machine is well oiled and working, right? Absolutely. Appreciate all great points in the chat. If you want to tap in and call in right here, here is the link. Just got a couple questions for you. Remember, this is the call-in show. If you want to call in, give your perspective. If you have a channel, you're trying to start streaming. If you want to, get back, get some groove being on the mic, tap in, call in, chop it up with me. I'm going to go over to, we got Big Dre in the building. Let me see. Facts, Dre, I saw in the interview that Juju talking losing Dom. Oh, yeah. So he has a lot on his mind. He was the guy that was there last season. No excuse my jig game. He will be ready. Nah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. That is a lot. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's something you wear heavy on your heart for sure. It's not something you just get over. But as a leader of the team, they're looking for you to lead too. So you got to go out there and put belt on the defense and establish that. All right, we're going to go over to Reach the People Media. Salute to Deion Sanders. Go like, comment, and subscribe. Doing great work in Boulder. Always dropping some fire. If you guys can hit the thumbs up, I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all being in here tonight. Let's get straight to it. Let's get it.
International leader. You don't know about this thing.
Now get this. They got nothing to do with this. Okay? They bring that when we do that well. You understand that? And they take that away when we don't do that well. So be clear on that. Don't let that dictate who you are. Clear? Get your name off the list if you're on the list. And then tell your coach, I ain't on that thing. Cut on the tape. Cut on the tape. But you got to put it on tape in order to say that. Y'all remember that? Yes, sir. Hey, man, let's go have fun today. Hunt as a group. Alignment, assignment, key. Jay Harden, you got it, baby.
Hey, let's go, dog. Hey, one day at a time, man. Let's go work. Work on 2, 1, 2, work.
Wednesday means work. Wednesday means work. Wednesday means work. Who's going at work? Who's going at work? Nobody. Who's going at work? Nobody.
Hey, is you working or you twerking? Ain't that what they say in Boulder? Is you working or you twerking?
Excuse me? Remember you said it's right.
Coach Prime ain't even got the overalls on today. Right now, the defense should be looking better. That is always how it goes in the spring. For sure, Duncan. TMFB, he will respond. Absolutely. That's a fact. All right, for sure. We're doing a live reaction to Reach the People Media. it's a work day. Coach Prime said Wednesday is a work day. Now, tomorrow they go back to film and working out, right? Let their bodies heal. And then Friday, they're back to a full pads, full on live. If you can confirm that in the chat for me, I appreciate it. Let's get back to it.
Remember you said that. So don't let nobody outwork you. Wednesday is work. We're going to work today. We're going to work today, but we're going to have a good time in it. Hey, guys, especially you linemen, don't put up with the bull jump. You got to run there, send them in. Same thing, tight end, send them in. Receivers, send them in. Same thing, DBs, send them in. Linebacker, send them in. D-line, rushing, send them in. We good? Quarterbacks as well. If you got some bull jump going on in your group, get them off the field. We good?
Yes, sir. Ain't no more.
Let's go, man. You know that.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Zach Atkins was turned. I ain't gonna hold you. That's my starter right now. I ain't even gonna hold you. I like Zach, but we're gonna rotate depending on what we're doing. If we're running the ball, we might. But I know Zach Atkins is one of them tight ends who can stay on the field, don't have to come on.
Get up, Zach. Let's go. Get your ass up, man. Let's go. Hot.
No way.
One more. Ready. Run. Wide. Good. We at the top. Ready, go. There you go. Ready. Big first step. Come on. Let's go. Ready.
It's an elite camera right there.
Last two. You came here. You went here. You didn't go straight here. Because you high. That's the reason. Because you're too high.
Welcome to Coach Prime Cornerback University. I love the way he's interacting with the corners, putting his blueprint on his DBs. He needs 2 corners who are going to mirror what he wants out there at corner. Period. Lock down, take away one side of the field, straight up. Press cover 1, press cover 0, and we'll mix it up in between there. But he wants you to put your hands on the wide receiver and reroute them while the D-line and Chris Marv can dial up something. But if you can get to the quarterback with just 4 D linemen and you got corners out there, you want that quarterback going through that read 1, 2, 3. But in the midst of that, every time he looking, he's seeing the back of his receiver because they ain't even got out their route yet. And that's what happens when you put hands on a wide receiver and you can reroute him. So I know he wants that press super bad heading into 2026 for sure.
Back. Tell him what you want. He did it wrong. Hey, let's go. Down on me. Let's go. Next crew.
Tell the people what up, bro.
What's up, man? Glad to be back on this one.
Tell them when they can see you next. The 31st?
We're shooting on the 31st, pro day. Tune in.
What was that, April 31st or March 31st?
Being able to build an app with your name.
Let's get it. Yes, sirski. Too bad we ain't got nobody going to the league this year. Well, getting drafted, but we're always going to be able to see what we can do. And hopefully they get some camp invites for sure, though. I ain't even going to hold you. You on point, bro, for sure. Appreciate that, J-Dog. What's the word, bro? Appreciate you being in here. Shador played his senior year and got all those reps, then started freshman season and got all those reps. That's why I wouldn't sleep on Wilson, but it's good. Now, Wilson got a lot of confidence because that touchdown he threw on Trav, he like, I done been here before. I ain't worried about it. Good. You're supposed to have confidence as a quarterback for sure. Wilson is stop on roids for sure. Absolutely. TMFB, he billed for this. Once I saw the interview and heard him talk, I seen that he gonna shake back. Wilson would be quarterback too, but he had to get good, and he was ran read option for sure. Absolutely. Yes, sir. That go-go offense, anytime you got to learn that whole system, it's going to take some time. Absolutely. Hope we play way less man-to-man this year. That's just me. England is a great off-man corner. That boy was putting belt at James Madison. I like England either way it goes, press 1 or press 2 right now. Way too early, way too early. England and Cree. Light-skinned duo, dominating. I love it. Say no more. Yes, sir. Love it. Facts. I haven't seen too much of Amodia. Haven't seen too much of Amodia or my boy from Appalachian State, Emory Floyd. So hopefully we'll see more of them coming up soon. We'll get to see a little bit more of those guys because I was super high on them coming into the season. Appreciate it if you can hit the thumbs up. We're going to get back to Reach the People Media. Salute to Darius Sanders. Go like, comment, and subscribe to his channel and his video. All right, let's get it. Hey, look at the tight end coach running, bro. He was moving. Look at the not the tight ends coach, the linebackers coach, the DNs coach. Look at him running. I don't know what I was for. He was moving, bro. He was running crazy.
Tell him. Don't make it hard. Hey, good shit.
Wilson's definitely a competitor. That's what Coach Marion wants, though. Salute to Wilson being a competitor. Absolutely, bro. Compete. Show your talent. Show what you got. You don't ever go nowhere and just shy back because of somebody's name or who they are. You compete. I'm here to prove to the coach I'm better than him. That's just what it is. That's football. That's any sport you're going to be at. You want to get there and prove to the coach, this might be your guy. I'm better than him. And sometimes it does actually happen like that. I ain't going to hold you. I'm not saying that's our situation, but and then I've seen guys that was better than guys and the coach still didn't play them just because of their commitment or this is no NIL money. This is my college days. No, but we were all had to have a team meeting like, bruh, how are you playing this dude over this dude? And he's clearly killing like way better than him. It was just like that's when them politics come into play. I ain't gonna hold you. Not saying that's our situation, but you are gonna see guys who you didn't think like. Look at Cree, right? Cree's a perfect example. Not to say that he wasn't like that, but a lot of guys came in with more stats, better PFF grades, more higher ranked transfer portal. He's outperforming them in practice right now. Clearly, it's not even close. It's not even close. And he's a guy who's a redshirt freshman with not even a lot of tape coming over from Notre Dame. Got after these first 2 days of practice right now so far, looks like one of the best corners on the team. It happens in practice. Now it's going to be up to the coaching staff, Coach Prime, the position coaches to evaluate all the way to the summer because this is only day 2. We're still in March. You feel me? So this isn't even full-on ball like that yet. There's still some things, there's still some limitations you could do as far as spring ball, but yeah. Get back to it.
We get the first down, we got to get a guy some juice. Okay? I know that's not natural at quarterback, but that's what we need until they develop. You guys have to lead. Okay, good on that? All right, what's the next period that we get? We good?
Cool. Okay.
So that's PI?
Yes. Play it. Yeah, close space.
Can't look back. Let's work our way to the outside. I need 5 hard steps. I'm going to blow the whistle. Give me 5 hard steps. 5 hard steps.
Joe, we attack the field with commitment. Y'all know what I'm saying? Let's make sure we get out there and go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it.
Caleb Mathis is all over the place today. I know this is probably the same catches just from a different angle, but he's still cooking.
They don't know.
I like his mobility. I like Sweetwine's mobility. Sweetney. That's the pick from a different angle. Yeah, that was definitely zone. Unless he came off his man, that looked like zone, like cover 3. I ain't gonna hold you.
Get that fucking ball. That's what I do every day.
Talk heavy, young man. Talk heavy. Hey, I love to see this from 25. Williams is super competitive. Look, he throws his hands up. He talking about elder classmen in there with him too. I love to see that from a young. I love to see that from a young guy like 25. He's going to be, oh, look how he took on that block too. Hey, look how 25 come up and take on the block right here. Salute to Williams, bruh. Look, he frustrated. Look how he come up and take on the block on the edge. Next play. Look, bam. Fired off on that tight end. Hey, 25 going to be all right, bruh. 25. Coach Prime went line. Thank you, Louisiana. Thank you. Thank you, Louisiana. Damn, his tag is called Bump and Run Mo. Okay, Bump and Run Mo. Oh, say no more. There it is. See, bro. Bump and Run Mo is crazy. All right, let's see here. Juju has a golden arm, but he needs to be a banger in this offense for sure. The more he can run and be mobile, it just opens up more for us offensively. The more the defense has to think, more the linebacker has to think. The go-go offense, you just want to keep the linebacker thinking. You want to, simple. Box numbers, count the box. Light box, you know what it is. Heavy box, you know what it is. But if you're mobile, if you have a mobile quarterback, it only makes them have to think more. You want them thinking with all the misdirection and everything. X looking clean, Edner Carr looking right. Nah, for sure, bro. Salute to Quanell, bro. Salute to all our returning receivers. I already said, we got a lot of great returning wide receivers that stayed, that are hungry. And then we got the separation from the older classmen, the juniors and the seniors, and then the sophomores and the freshmen. A lot of guys we got returning were freshmen last season. Appreciate everybody being in here. If you can hit the thumbs up, we doing a live reaction to Reach the People Media. That's what I said. Juju can run, but he a pocket passer. Juju did great last season in the Big 12. No smut on Juju. Nothing. He played great, didn't turn the ball over. Honestly, possibly could have started from the beginning. You know what I mean? I think what they want from him is just more, he's just more of a quieter guy a little bit. I think Coach Prime just wanted him to bring out a little bit more fire. You can see Marion wants him to bring out a little bit more fire in his personality. But sometimes a guy is who he is. And if he's dealing with something like the passing of Dom, then it makes sense. You know what I mean? Juju not being a natural runner worries me in this offense. Yeah, I like how Marion set the tone. You can't give Juju anything that's bad coaching for sure. ESPN is the key to me. ESPN's looking good so far for sure. All right, Juju, that's a fact. Juju can run, nothing wrong with him running. He showed last year he can run. Yeah, he can get you for sure. He can get your first down. He just needs to tie that hair up. Ain't no more grabbing him by his hair, bro. Coach is running like a dog or chaser. Now that was hella funny, bro. I had to put that on the stage. No slander on Juju, not for sure. That's our quarterback, bro, for sure. It's just this offense is going to take a while to adjust. O-lineman, you're working with new O-linemen, some for the first time. A lot of these guys are taller, too. You got some tall-ass O-linemen. I ain't going to hold you. But just because they tall don't mean they can ball. I tell this people all the time. You get 6'8", 6'7", 6'6" guys. It don't matter. We need guys who can move the pile. Move, ass, plow. We're trying to be a physical run team this season. I really believe Marion when he says that. We're trying to be a physical, run-dominant team this season. We're going to use that to set up the pass. But we need, in the Big 12, we got to be able to get positive yards on first down, bro. We can't come out first and 12, second and 10, second and 12. We need second and 8. We need second and 2, second and 4, positive gain. So it's very, very, very early. All this is showing to me is that this weekend, film study at Marion's house, film study in the practice room, as far as scheming concept on the go-go offense. This is the time to do it. What else they got to do? I understand they're college football players, but this season we got to be able to move. We got to be able to run that pill because I know that's what Marion, he wants to commit to the run off the rip for sure. We're doing a live reaction to Reach the People Media. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're in here, if you can hit the thumbs up as well. Appreciate y'all rocking with it tonight. If you want to call in. Appreciate y'all tapping in tonight, bro, on the late night tip. Say no more. Man, wow. That was a nice angle right there. Let me see that angle again. Now we can really see what Chauncey did to Tamanamanape. Boy, he buried him. Damn. Yeah, he buried, bruh. Damn, Oos. That was tough. Still being on the ground is crazy, Oos. Get up.
One tree, one goal together. We need each other to make that happen. Stay off the quarterback. Run around him. Do whatever you got to do. But D-line, keep whooping our ass up front. D-line, keep whooping our ass up front. Yeah!
I question. Did you get better today? Did you get better today? Yes, sir. Only you really know that answer. You really know that answer based on what you did on this grass. And I'm not just talking about executing. I'm talking about the effort you put forth. You know the real answer. Now, the real question is, did you make somebody else better?
All right, I ain't gonna hold you. Did we see this from Livingston last year? Now, I've watched Livingston on here a lot of times. I know Livingston will come out. He'll go, okay, yeah, what we do, right? Yeah, okay, we're gonna get better every day. Guys block, do their job, but I don't know if I've seen this level of intensity. I'm not talking about the X's and O's from Livingston as far as like way he can dial it up, his schemes and his coverage. I'm talking about his level of intensity and motivation to the team. I've seen him get up and address the team before, but sometimes guys respond differently. Marv's eyes is about to pop out of his head, bro. If you go watch if you look up his stats too, he was going crazy at linebacker. So some guys coach how they played. I ain't gonna hold you. Some guys coach how they played. Salute to Marv and bringing in his staff. You see them, the little things, the minute things, the chasing the ball, the defensive lineman. If the ball is your way, are you still pursuing the ball? Those are the little things that's going to make the difference in 2026. Absolutely. When this guy speaks, you listen. Niblet. When Niblet speaks, you listen. We got two guys right now that can fire you up. That's all you need on it. That's a huge part of being successful in 2026. When you have so many brand new guys coming together for the first time, they need a leader. They need a vision. They need an identity. Marv is setting the identity. We're going to play fast, kind of lightweight, crazy, the way he be looking too. Like he look like he be off his rocker. Like he takes smelling salt for sure before he coaches. Like he just hits the smelling salt and comes to the field. I ain't going to hold you.
Right? Because we one team, one dream. You just heard Coach B. Did you make somebody else better? Did you bring them with you? Make sure you're doing your part, and you're doing it at such a level that people decide to follow you. That's right. Clear on that? Hey, man, we got it, baby. Get a break.
I'm going in another room today. It was 2 minutes and we needed to play. Good job, Cree. Way to make a play, man.
That boy was working, boy. I ain't gonna hold you. Is that water or is that boy working? That boy working.
All right, give us two.
Coach G.
A lot of good stuff again, man. All right. Hey, Lamont Lester, great job, man. When you keep your mouth shut and work, you're going to be a really good player. All right, give him two. Yeah, big bird. Hey, we had a good job. Great energy today. All right, Presto Money is the guy for us, man. Way to get lined up right. Okay, 2 clap, ready?
Hey, here we go, baby. I love that little leadership we had today out there. Where my boy Ja? Where my boy Ja at? Way to rock out there, man. Hey, way to make everybody good. Everybody give him two.
Here we go. We ran to that ball there. Hey, get him lined up. Get it. Keep that shit going.
Did Jaden Hardy think that was him? He had to know that was for Ja Boy, right? For sure. Absolutely.
Oh, man, flying to the ball. Let's go.
Hey, first time we caught a corner blitz, we had that thing tackled in the backfield. Y'all give it up for the Boo Boy.
I know Marion is hot right now. As a competitor, the defense won today. Let's keep it real. I mean, I'm just saying, I know they don't show us everything. We can only go off of what we see, right? That's what we can see is what we can go off of, right? Unless you're in Boulder, you're at practice exclusively. Intensity-wise, defense won. Dialing it up, defense looked like they won. Now, offense had their plays, they had their moments, but the run game, I seen the long run from Trackhawk. Other than that, you know, when the defensive line, when they touch you, or the linebacker touches you, that's usually a stop if you're a good tackler. So Check one to the defense today for sure.
You know I'm not gonna get on your camera.
Where did you get that shirt from?
My nephew Darius.
Oh, thank you. How many picks is this?
Ready.
I think it's four. Four and a half.
I think it's five picks.
What goes into your head as far as making plays?
Man, I got to get the ball. Like, that's how you get paid. That's how you make plays. That's how you win games. So when I'm on the field, I'm trying to change the game. That's all it is. So every single call I get, I'm thinking about how I get that ball.
What did Jay say to you,
Man, he be hooping, bro.
You know me, man. You know, coming from one school to another, you get taught different techniques everywhere. But, you know, once you master that technique.
All right, you heard it right there. Looks like Stokes may be hearing that. I'm not going to say this is specifically for the T-step or, whatever. But, yeah, different techniques, different schools, different It happens at receiver, too. When you come out of the break, some people like the 1-2. I was just watching Justin Jefferson's camp. He was getting on guys about the slant. He likes the more drop your hips. He likes the more one step. Some guys like to set up the slant, the 1-2. Some people like just to put your foot in the dirt and turn. Different coaches, different methods, different ideologies, right? You're going to get that at different schools. So I understand. Adjustments. You're adjusting to, that's why committing in the portal, a lot goes into it. What's the scheme? Do they play press? Do they play off? Like, all this matters to play to your, that's why when you choose a school, it should be the position coach, the scheme, all that plays to your strengths so you can see the field.
You're going to be on.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely easier when you have your brothers around you, for sure. I mean, there's nothing harder than losing one of your brothers. And Dom was like an older brother to me. I'm one of the only quarterback last year that stayed. So it definitely, of course, was hard losing that. But just having my other brothers building me up, just trying to keep growing, get better every day.
Being in that room with him, just being so close to him, you spent a lot of time with him. We talked to some guys on defense and stuff like that. What kind of guy was Dom?
I mean, that was my locker buddy. Like, we were next to each other lockers. I mean, like I said, that was my best friend. So honestly, word to describe him is just joyous. Like, he's never down, always great energy, and always worked hard. He knew he was a walk-on. Came from Georgia Tech, Bethune-Cookman. I mean, like, just a great guy.
Hey, Juju.
Yeah, man, that's never easy. Even right now, like, just deciding to continue to practice and everything, these are things that you still process on your own. This is still an 18-year-old kid. I think Juju just turned 18 in December or something like that, right? I think he just turned 18. So dealing with a loss like this to start your, full season as a starter, it's like, bruh, listen, as an 18-year-old kid, I'm learning a brand new offense. My offensive coordinator is my quarterback's coach. I just lost a teammate, but I lost, an older brother, a locker mate, somebody who I looked up to, hung out with, the only quarterback returning from last year's roster. Yeah, bro, it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's just like, I understand the job calls for me to like be here and produce, but like, damn, bro, like I just lost my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, give me a second. As a young man, he's only 18, so I get it. I was hearing some things like they kept asking him repetitive questions. Are these salute to the beat writers too, because they've been waiting for this moment because they ain't had a lot of access like that in Colorado. I'm learning that they don't get a lot of access like that for the reason I don't know, but they were juiced. I ain't gonna hold you. They've been waiting for this moment for a minute.
Developmentally, what are some of the biggest things you're working on this spring?
Coverages, like I said, just growing, getting bigger. I mean, that's every year, right? I mean, 6 foot quarterback, but I mean, yeah, just trying to learn defenses. Coaches brought in some crazy defense from Virginia Tech, so just trying to figure it out.
Harrison.
Juju Harrison, Samuel Bucks on that side. You talked about having a pick up on the go-go offense with Brennan. What is your relationship with him as a leader?
Experience.
All right, appreciate y'all being in here tonight. What's the word? Does anybody want to call in and just give a perspective on today? Want to give a perspective on how Colorado football is looking for day 2 of spring ball? I know tomorrow is going to be more of the workouts and film study, correct? But hey, if you're here, Appreciate you guys rocking with me. Of course, you know how the live show goes. Appreciate you guys tapping in. I think that might be a good place to end it tonight. Want to let you guys have the rest of your evening. Appreciate you rocking with me. I'll be back on tomorrow. Hey, I can't wait for the games. I can't wait for practice, the intensity to pick up. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Colorado right now. Us as fans, we sat through last season. We held it down. We stayed solid. We didn't switch up. We're sticking around. We're seeing the results. We're also seeing guys that are making their name, and we're seeing some guys that are going to have to step it up a little bit, right? So appreciate you guys rocking with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back on tomorrow. As always, say no more. Y'all be safe. I'll tap in with y'all tomorrow, bro. Gone. Say no more.